Welcome to my childhood home. Yep, we left the city. So not only is it no sex in the city, it's getting much worse. It's no sex in Connecticut.
Oh, Toto. I don't think we're in Manhattan anymore.
And that was high school. Lots of hand stuff, but no sex. This is working from home. This is a little office space. I have cats. Where are the cats? Cats! They don't really like me. I don't know why I thought they'd come running. Yeah, they'll get here when they get here. This is... How? When will this end? This pimple hasn't gone away since last week's video. I'm saying that like that's the biggest issue going on in the world right now. That was me stopping to think about the other big issues. My eyes look very pretty. Again. My mom has this very weird collage. What's going on here? Was I a dog? Again, I look pissed that I didn't get to wear the crown, which I probably was.
You should see me in a crown.
Why did she hang up our passport photos? When did she make this? So things have gotten worse. And don't even go to the grocery store. The only thing we can do now is message with no risk. Say whatever you want. Odds are, even if you are gonna see them, you won't see them for months. So now's the time to go crazy. Say you wanna be pregnant this time next year. Say you love anal. Say all your biggest fears. Make them call you. When they don't text you back, be like, where the hell are you? I know nothing's going on. Unleash it. There's no risk. Well, there's obviously the risk of like it not going well. Obviously the risk, if you really like them, I wanna say, you know, you could lose them over this, but for the most part, no risk. Time to be bold. Like the most date you can set up is a call. So there's no like waiting for them to be like, should we get a drink sometime? Be like, call me. I haven't had a phone call yet though. True story. All the guys I'm talking to right now are falling a little flat. I mean, like we're trapped indoors. I need some like prime time entertainment. I can't just have anything these days. I'm planning on this one guy I'm talking to, chatting a little more and then being like,
where do we go from here?
And seeing what he says. And then I'll be like, okay, obviously you can call me. And maybe I'll be like, or you can block my number and get back to me after the quarantine. LOL. See what he says. And then next thing you know, I'm on a call with my husband and I'm pregnant. Just kidding. I'm not married or pregnant. Or on a call. Filming myself in the middle of a work day.
Bitch, I swear to God.
Work it, girl! Give a 12, give a 12, give a 12!
Outfit, except now it's appropriate. Like, how many people are home right now? I'm gonna guess that was like, what, everybody? Or at least like, what, 97%? Maybe now's the time we reconnect with our high school crushes, our high school lovers, right? Like, what else are we supposed to do? I feel like that's all we have left is like the high school crushes, right? That's what I've been thinking. You know, we'll message the guys in our city all we want, but they're always gonna be there. We're not always gonna be living at home near our high school crushes. You have nothing to lose. I mean, okay, you always have nothing to lose because the worst thing that can happen is nobody likes you. I know that actually sounds awful, but it really isn't that big a deal when you think about, you know, how many people are on this earth. We can lose a couple. Not lose a couple like die. Like we don't need everybody to like us. If that's the worst that can happen, then maybe we should all just message our high school crushes and tell them, hey, like I had a crush on you in high school. That's a lot of people's like porn fantasy, right? I wish you guys were here to say, right, party fallen, you don't care about me. You're on a YouTube channel. She left. Fine. We don't need her. Would you guys watch me eat a banana? Anyway. Right? Everyone's interested. Do you guys like my singing in the last video? I'm a singer. I'm single. I'm quarantined. I do it all. Looking out the window. Wondering if maybe an old high school crush will go on a walk soon. That's all I have to do today. Look to see if any boys walk on the street. And then I'll go on my jog. Chase them. That's scary. I won't do that. I won't do it. I won't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm out of breath because I went for a jog. I did some fitness stuff online. It was pretty good. Got a little sweat going. Got more than a little sweat. I did like a 2-mile jog. Not to brag. But since all I'm doing is messaging men, the only other things I'm doing in Connecticut are having virtual wine nights with my mom's friends.
She's in bottle number 5. How many do you see?
2.
How many are in your garbage can?
3.
Zero. We recycle around here.
And genuinely just harassing the cats. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, I won't lie. The virtual wine night was fun. I just want to get that off my chest. You know, I love to make fun of like a wine drunk mom, but it was like a nice time. This could be like a nice group of girls. I mean, I know it's a nice group of girls. One of them was my old choir teacher. Ah. Oh, should I take my sleeping meds? Ollie. It's not sleeping meds. They're like sleeping vitamins. And you can definitely stay awake for like 12 more hours after taking them. Because the point isn't to knock you out. It's kind of like to lull you. I'll get lulled. It tastes really gross after you brush your teeth. Swallowed. Barely chewed. Another impressive thing I have going on. Okay, everybody guess what show I'm watching on Disney Plus, only because I'm looking at it on the screen. All of you were wrong. It's Wizards of Waverly Place. Honestly, there were like a lot of celebrity guest stars. Stanford from Sex and the City, Octavia Spencer. Is it Rachel Dratch? SNL. Debbie Downer character. Isn't that crazy? All of those people on Sex and the City. I'm sorry. On Wizards of Waverly Place. Ugh. Okay, I have some advice. Yeehaw. Ugh, I really regret saying that. I think we should categorize the people we're talking to. I think we should make a category of people we want to meet post-quarantine, people we want to fuck post-quarantine, and people we want to leave them in the quarantine, leave them in the pandemic, right? Because let's be real. I'm talking to 6 guys right now, which is absurd because I'm not actually going to meet up with any of them. Maybe I'll have a call. Maybe I'll do texting for a while. Maybe I'll send them some tweets I think are funny. I'm nice like that. I think what I'm gonna do, and what I challenge all of you hot young singles to do as well, and hot old singles, just hot singles. You know what? All singles. Don't even have to be cute, even though we're all beautiful in our own way. But young hot singles, there's really an image attached with that, isn't there? I think what I'm gonna start doing, I'm not gonna be mean or cruel, but I'm gonna categorize, like, he I wanna talk to after the quarantine. He I definitely, like, he's like not, we can't date, but I wanna hook up post-quarantine. Like, who will be your first date post-quarantine? It's a bigger deal now. Who will be your first fuck post-quarantine? Everything is a little heavier, not too much pressure, but it's kind of like we're virgins. Oh my God, I haven't been a virgin in a while. I'm a virgin again. But yeah, when we get out of this, maybe we'll be pickier or maybe we'll be desperate. Yeah, I think we need to start categorizing the men now. So when we get out of this, we can be like, okay, I know what I want from these boys. I know we're not all just dating boys like me. But I feel like we should start categorizing them. So when we get out of it, we're not just like horny and excited. We're like, okay, he is just my hookup. I don't think we have a real relationship there. Or, oh, I just got a like on Hinge. Hello, Ray. Come to my parents' house. Just my mom lives here. Divorce. Sorry. They're friends though. My dad's great. Another story for another day. Probably not. This probably won't be a time when I cover my parents' divorce as a topic for you all. Maybe actually. Anyway, we need to be careful because sometimes lust, not like we're all looking for love. If you're looking for lust, look for lust, but make sure you're lusting after what you love. Ah, I've confused you. I think we should all start categorizing the people we're talking to into what they really are to us. Because imagine if you were going to meet them in person tomorrow. You probably wouldn't be talking to some of them, right? Right. And this is like your first meal after fasting for like, what, 12 months? I don't know how long this pandemic will last. Start categorizing them so that way we can, when we get out of quarantine, we don't just jump at who's hungry because you're hungry. 12 months might have been dramatic or accurate, okay? But this is your first meal. So don't just eat the first hot dog you see. Nope. Don't just eat it. Do whatever you want. Just don't make a mistake because you're horny. So start thinking now about if you had to meet up with these people tomorrow, would you? Or would you cut some of them off? Don't confuse yourself. Don't lead anybody on. No, we're not hurting anyone's feelings in the quarantine because that's mean. And I'm a Cancer, so I have a lot of feelings and I'm not in the business of hurting people's feelings. I'm in the business of love, friendship, comedy, beauty, big tits, tattoos, hugs, cats. Now I'm just thinking about things I like. But yeah, that is what I challenge you all to do. Pretend you're gonna meet up with these people tomorrow. See who you're actually interested in your head. And then start making little categories for these people. And congrats on all being virgins again. Born again. Maybe that's my new message. Born again. Probably not. Okay, I'm about to go to bed, so I just have like this light directly on me in my dark room. But in conclusion, higher your standards. Don't be mean to people. Enjoy the freeness of quarantine messaging. Date your ass in because don't leave the house, but date your ass off because still get it on. But don't get it on. But like phone sex for sure. See everybody next week, please. And next week, why don't you bring an extra 100 couple views? I don't know. If I get rid of the pimple, will you guys watch? Bye.